Well, hello there, and welcome back to Kings Road Young Lions. I will be your dungeon master. My name is Saucey, and I'm here today with a bunch of young lions. Young lions, say hello.
Hello.
We are picking up here episode 2 of our campaign, which we have named Kings Road Young Lions. We're going to do a little recap here before we jump right into it, where we left off last time. We had introduced the party. They were a party of 5. We had Gator, the illusionary wizard, who looks bigger than he is. We had Alex, the trickster cleric. She's not big on words, but she's a bit sneaky. We have Zinthral, the young challenger, who is looking to take on the King's Road and become the next world champion. We have Aigo, who is the mysterious bard, on the run from the capital for who knows what reasons. And we have Bronson, the half-orc bodyguard, who everybody seems to love. And
hooray! better than hated.
That's right. So, quite the eclectic group that we have here. We brought them together in Lucha Town for a fantastic annual event. It's New Year's Day in the Kingdom of Kafabia because it's the first day of the new King's Road cycle. Last year's winners were announced. This year's winners were invited to start the road. There will be 2 winners this year instead of 1. So Mr. Zinthral and the gang here started thinking we should probably find a challenger. Zinthral is the one. So we undersold it a little bit, and it was a little heavy-handed, but Zinthral's mentor, Harmond, kind of forced his young student onto a group of sponsors who were going to help Zinthral on the road. Before that can happen, though, the news was broken that there's an entry fee to register on the King's Road, meaning the King's Road being the quest to obtain 7 badges from 7 gyms and then enter the tournament. So the entry fee, 150 gold pieces, which nobody in the party has. Maybe collectively they have it if they sold everything they own. So how do they find the money? Where do they get the 150 gold pieces? Well, Harmond has some connections. He knows the bartender at the Ring Rust Cantina. He knows people around town. Everybody acknowledges him as a bit of a tribal leader among the town. And here he is, moving and shaking, making things happen. He set up the team here with a mission to go and help a local farmer with a beast problem. So our group gets up early. They march on out to the farm. They do some investigating with the friendly banjo-playing farmer. And what do they find? They find a mutilated cattle. And they stumble onto a game trail, which leads them to... Well, maybe I should just show a picture of what that leads to. Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
So we've got 2 little baby kitties here. We've got Mama comes out on the trail. So I think the people at home can see this just as well. So this is a big cat, shoulder height up to where the corn stalks are, which makes this about twice the size of your average lion.
Good Lord.
Looking at it, it looks like a panther, but it's not a panther. It has features that are more akin to what a lion would be. So that's what you've observed. And now you've been met with this moral dilemma about what to do. You're in a single file line. At the front of that line is Bronson, the half-orc barbarian. Behind him is Gator, the wizard. Then Zinthral, the monk. Then I believe it was Aigo, and then Alex in the rear. So we rolled for initiative, And just to remind everybody where we were, Gator, you rolled a 15. Alex was also at a 15. Zinthral at a 14. Aigo 7. And Bronson, even though you're in the front, your initiative is a 7. So, Gator, you've rolled initiative and you have first action. What would you like to do?
All right. So first thing I do before I say anything to anybody, I cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
I ain't messing around. Mage Armor, poof. And then since that's a great portion of my turn, and I'm never more than, except for when I'm very drunk and not in my right mind, I try to never be more than an arm's length away from Bronson. So I'm directly behind him at all times, as you did mention. But say, Bronson, I see a nice coat and a pair of slippers there. What are you thinking?
Thinking we probably need to dispose of this menace before it ends us.
Soundly, yes. And I snap my fingers and say, my turn is done.
So, are you delaying action?
No, I cast Mage Armor, so I'm assuming that is my whole action.
Oh, as your action, you're casting Mage Armor. Okay.
Yes, please.
So, up next is Alex. Alex, who's in the rear, is going to hold action. Then Zinthral, you're up next.
All right. So, I'm just going to just straight up do it. I'm going to throw my spear at it.
At the lion?
Mama lion.
Okay, so you can take a measurement here. What's the range on your spear?
It seems 60. Ah, okay.
So you're gonna have to move first, and then you can throw it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move if I can here.
You can move through us too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
move
fine.
Yeah, you can move through friendly targets.
Can you move your token?
I cannot, unfortunately.
Really? You should be able to. Come on now.
Click on your token, and then wait until it pops up with the little 4-corner compass looking one.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working.
Yeah, you have permissions. That's fine. I can move you. Okay. So you wanted to move right there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And I am going to attempt to throw my spear at the mama lion.
Okay.
Hold on. And that was a 12.
12. That's a hit.
Okay, nice. Alrighty. That is a 11 total.
11. Wow.
Right?
Wow. Nice job there.
So sorry, Mama Lion.
So you launch this spear, and you're launching it long range. Is the range on this 30-60, or is it 60-120?
It is 20-60.
20-60. So you have to roll with disadvantage.
Ooh, okay.
So you rolled a 12.
Alrighty then. Okay.
Let's roll higher than a 12, and we're good.
Yeah, 12 or higher.
15.
Yeah. Okay. So you're good. So excellent shot. You launched a 3-pointer there and hit the kitty, and now she is pissed off. So as a matter of fact, it is the kitty's turn, and Mama Lion, who can move 50 feet.
Yeah, I was about to say this thing's probably going to be able to close the distance real fast too.
I wonder if it gets bonuses for charging.
Yeah.
I don't even mean like game mechanic. I mean like specific to its type.
So, yeah, it can only move 50 feet. So that'll put it right in front of you.
I'm going to punch it the moment I can.
Oh, come on.
Bad kitty.
Stop it.
Well, clearly the thing didn't want to run off as soon as it got hit or anything like that. So.
Oh, I put kitty on the wrong layer. Okay, let's try this one more time. All right, there's Kitty. She moves up right in front of you. Now, because you're so far away, she can't pounce on you, but she is going to make a bite attack and a claw attack.
Alrighty. Hopefully I won't die here.
I got a plan.
Actually, no, she just has one attack. I take it back. She just has one attack. So she's gonna take a claw attack. So that's a 21.
Oh, that's a hit.
Okay. Then it's going to be... That'll be 1d6 plus 3 damage. So that's going to be 9 damage.
Ooh.
And
that's no good.
Typically, do the monsters get their strength bonus added as well?
Yeah.
It's usually figured into the a stat block, but if it's a custom stat block, then you may have to do the final total.
That's the plus 3. So that makes sense. So yep, just 9 total.
Well, that hurt.
Then
a big swipe.
As a reaction, Alex is going to cast Healing Word on you. So that'll heal 1d4 plus her spell modifier, I believe.
Yep.
So that'll be... Let's see. I don't think she
1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Yep.
Let's see. She didn't fill that in on her sheet, so I think that's your wisdom modifier. So plus
for
3.
Cleric, yeah.
Yep. So it's going to be 1d4. Somebody roll for her, please.
Hold up. I got you. I shouldn't have done it. 2.
So it's going to be 2 plus 3, so you're going to heal for 5.
Okay.
Any healing.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Would you turn down $1?
Next up is Aigo, and he is going to retreat. Wants no part of what's happening here. Not what he signed up for.
Well, I yell at him. Never mind, I can't say that.
He couldn't even Bardic Inspire us on the way out. Like, he couldn't even just strum a couple of notes and then bounce. He just took off.
All you see is elbows and beautiful, luscious gray strands of hair.
Actually, no, I do actually do something. I turn around and say, "Why? For God's sakes, why?"
You just hear footsteps just trucking.
So he does sing a song. He sings a song of Nope. Okay.
Brave Sir Robin ran away, bravely ran away. I don't know why I sang that in a minor.
Also, the lion cubs are going to disappear into the corn. So we will pull them off the map.
Oh boy.
Bronson, you are up.
All right. I've got a plan to get this thing off of Zenth here. So I'm going to move sort of through the corn.
Yeah.
And put myself in between where the cubs were and where the lion is.
Perfect.
So that should immediately attract the attention. And then I'm going to swing with my greatsword and see what we got. I got a 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that is 9 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, she is bleeding terribly now. Mama's not
right in the haunch.
She's not in good shape. So you have flanked her, and just to remind you guys, had you moved behind her, it would be a flank, which would allow you to get a +2 to your roll.
Yeah, I didn't want to incur an attack of opportunity. Not from a lion.
And so that's it. So next up is going to be Gator.
Oh boy. Well, now that Bronson is moved, I have to hold my bladder. And oh boy, this usually isn't good for me. Bronson, what are you doing? We didn't discuss this. And
I gesticulate at the lion.
that sounds good, but all right. I suppose a firebolt is in order. Pull out the old flash paper. Except it's like it's just absolutely soaked in like things it shouldn't be. And I point much better than Hulk Hogan, hopefully, because I'm gonna have to do an attack roll. I get a +5. So
Are you huffing and puffing as you're warming it up?
I'm huffing. Yeah. And I'm rolling with a +5. Sorry, for some reason I like typing it into the interface. I don't know about an 11 for a ranged spell attack.
Let's see. I forget how to do firebolt. Is it against our armor class?
Yeah, so it's a ranged spell attack, so it's against armor class.
Yeah. So 11 is not going to cut it.
No.
So it's amazing. It looks awesome. And it's...
So I did Hulk Hogan. I just didn't burn my face off.
Well, so you have missed the lioness, but the firebolt continues going into a cornfield. And you tell me what happens. How does that resolve?
I don't want to say the first word that came to mind because that seems like it would be apocalyptic, and it was recently nominated for an Oscar. But anyway, yeah, it probably. I would imagine. What's the range on that? That's a lot of fire.
120 feet or something like that, right?
Yeah, don't. Just okay. So it's 120 feet, and I missed the lioness, and I guess it just takes off. I don't know if that's 120 feet, like going away from me, but like it definitely. I don't know if you have to roll saving throws for 120 squares or times 5.
No.
Divided by 5. No, but
just have it go high.
I have a better one. I have a safer one. It just turns into popcorn. Hello.
So it hits the corn stalks and popcorn starts coming out. So this is very festive. I love it.
Yes!
Fireworks, popcorn. Is there cotton candy also?
We'll see what happens next turn.
A giant stuffed kitty.
Candy plants.
Somebody gets to take home a giant stuffed kitty after the games are over.
I do have color spray. I could produce cotton candy.
Alex is up next, and Alex is going to move. She's going to move eventually. Here we go. She's going to move up to Zinthral. Guidance cannot be used on an attack roll, right? It's
correct.
abilities.
I believe it's a skill check. Yeah.
Everything but.
So she's going to move up behind Gator instead and use guidance on Gator.
Yeah, an ability check. So that would count for like if you're doing
cartwheel.
Yeah.
Throwing a
basically
shoe.
anything else, anything outside of an attack. Yeah.
All right, Zinthral, you're up next. The lioness is in bad shape. She is mortally wounded at this point. She may or may not survive her injuries. She's been split up from her cubs. Bronson is trying to make firewood out of her. It's a bad time for the queen of the cornfield right now.
Why do you have to say all this? Just to I feel guilty. I don't know if I can.
I mean,
do
this thing has killed multiple people.
mean, like, what? Okay, it's a wild animal. What do you expect it to
And
do?
cows.
Not defend it? Do you want it to starve? I mean, like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it and just without even thinking about it. Is my spear still like impaling her?
No.
Yeah, it's probably hanging out. Yeah.
We're gonna say, well, let's roll for it. Roll me a d20.
Okay. I got a 10.
Yeah, we'll say the spear's still stuck in her.
Okay. I grab the pole end of the spear and I just jam it way harder in there.
Okay. Give me an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. All right. First one's a 10. And the first one's and the second one is a 25.
25 will hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
25 hits. Wow.
So it gave me hold on. Do you just want me to roll again because it gave me automatic crit damage?
So did you roll a natural 20?
Yeah, I did. That was a natural 20.
All right, so you're going to deal max damage plus another dice roll.
Okay. So then
It's like it's done.
12 13.
My goodness. All right, what would you like to happen to this lioness?
So begrudgingly, I just continue to drive my spear into her. Hopefully, she just stops fighting it until she just stops breathing.
And do you cry? Do you shed a tear?
Yeah, I shed a little tear because I'm not trying to do all this. You know, it's a mama. You know, it's just trying to survive. Like, why you got me doing this, Harmon? Why?
My coat!
We can salvage it.
You better hope so.
Besides,
Wizard, don't you know mending?
Exactly. Besides, it's
I'm
my
an
coat.
illusionist. I'm a hedge wizard.
So I
See, look,
killed
there's
it.
a hedge right over there.
It's my coat. I killed it.
Are we out of initiative, or are we?
Yes.
Are we still okay? I'm
Yes.
going immediately into the cornfield, trying to track these pups.
Okay. So while the party's regrouping, Aigo is gone, has vanished.
The bard has eloped.
Alex is tending to the lioness as well. You're looking for the 2 lion cubs. Let's roll. Let's see, would that be nature, survival? Let's call it nature.
As a 16.
Okay, yeah. So you can see the direction in which they ran, directly towards the wooded area. There's a clearing over here. Come on now, do the thing.
Oh, right there.
Yes, exactly, right there. Let's see. I tried to ping where that was on the map. Right there. So that's the direction in which they went.
Yeah, I'm going after them.
So you're just going to run into the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What? Nobody else sees this happen.
I'm examining my coat.
Okay, so back at the body of the lioness, we have Alex and Zinthral. Gator, are you? We're assuming you're stepping up to join the group. Alex is actually going to say a little prayer for the big cat, which she doesn't appear to be in pain or anything like that. It was humane. It was
Clean death.
It was not it was unprovoked because you threw a spear. You know what? I'm not gonna cast any blame here.
I already feel
Yeah.
bad enough.
Don't poke that lion.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
She closed the gap. I mean, like.
Well, first off, the first thing I would like to do is make a horrible pun to lighten myself up because I feel like I did something awful. I guess you can say the bard was a no call, no show.
Yeah.
I'll take my leave now.
All right, I would like to use prestidigitation to make a yes, the cricket.
Yes.
Thank you. Perfect. Then I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, "Don't worry. If it needs repair, you'll pay for it."
This is mine.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, and I'm just gonna totally just kneel down and start examining this creature because now I'm wondering, what is this monstrosity? So much larger than like any feline I've seen before, and now that it is not moving, I feel much safer being close to it.
So roll a nature check for me.
Okay, let me see. So I don't have a bonus for that for proficiency, but I am very intelligent, so I get a little something. Unless some people don't like, if you don't have a knowledge skill trained, like they don't want any bonuses going towards it. Or am I cool to use my intelligence?
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
I don't think that is a thing in 5e.
I've played too many editions, man. Like, sometimes I just want to make sure.
Yeah, because I know that was the way it was in 3.
A 6?
But, yeah.
Okay,
it's a 6.
Okay, so you rolled a 6, so you're pretty sure this is a panther. And,
It's a dog.
And it looks like a regular... Yeah, it might be a wolf. You can't make heads or tails from what this is, the nature of
Literally,
it.
you're looking at the tail like it's the head.
You guys, I know one thing for sure. It is not a table.
It could
It
be.
might be.
No, I am the table. There's
I
a
got
little
my soundboard
reference.
out
Moving
now.
on.
I am the table. Okay. Well, so what do we do now with this lioness is here? Are we all having a discussion about...
Who has a sharp blade?
I don't have my muscle. You're not carving this up, boy. Let me tell you something right now. And I stick my finger in his chest. You're not touching this because I don't know you well enough to let you handle it.
I grab
What
his
proof
finger.
do you brew a good beer? I'll give you that. But what proof do I have that you're not gonna just cut this thing into pieces?
I grab his finger.
And what do you
Yank it away.
What do you intend to
What are you
do
doing
with it?
that?
I'm just holding it. I'm just holding it. That's it. I'm just holding it.
You're just holding it, like gently?
Yep, I'm just holding it. Yep. No. Just really, I don't want him to let go.
Caressing it.
Oh, well,
I don't
I'm trying to
wanna
pull
let
it
him
back,
go.
so that sounds like a strength contest to me.
Alrighty.
I don't think I have
Wizard's
any...
gonna have a broken finger. This is gonna be awesome.
Don't pull.
He's gonna
Don't pull
cast
away.
like prestidigitation, and it's gonna go sideways on him.
Well, that's the thing. I know not to pull away, but the hot-headed wizard, not so much. And I don't get any bonuses, so this is gonna be bad.
Oh, my.
Oh!
So,
Nat 20.
Never mind. He pulled away.
That's a 20 plus. So that's good enough to... You can pretty much do whatever you want with that finger.
Perfect, because what I actually want to do is, instead of pull it away, I want to, like, very agile, like, maneuver his hand and my finger under his armpit and just tickle him.
I allow it.
All right, so Alex is unimpressed by your tickle fight in front of Mustafa, who's been laid to rest over here. So the two of you have broken into a tickle fight. And this lasts for a while. So we'll just cut away to the woods where Bronson has picked up the trail of the two black lion cubs. Bronson, you are in the woods, and it's dark. It's deep and dark, and it's overgrown more than you would expect. There are vines and trees and vegetation that does not appear indigenous to this area. You haven't seen it elsewhere around the farm. It's different. As you continue a few steps forward, you do see a lion cub. You have tracked them down. Then you see a second lion cub. So good for you. Then you see a third lion cub.
Oh
and
no.
Now you're concerned.
Is there a fourth lion cub?
Would you like to investigate?
Yes, I would like to investigate.
Describe how you would want to do that.
So I would be approaching cautiously, trying not to, like, spook them. So I'd be trying to maybe stealth.
Okay.
And that is a 19 on a stealth check. As
Okay.
I'm trying to approach quietly and not spook them.
Okay, so you are creeping. You're doing the Ace Ventura, right?
Yeah.
Sneaking up on the lion cubs, and you do see a fourth lion cub without startling them. Beyond that, you see something that confuses you. It is a tall, what looks like an overgrown statue or sculpture or something that is carved. It is covered in vines. Everything seems to be leading up to this statue, right?
Interesting.
And beyond that, you see a large black shape moving around.
Oh boy. So there's Dad. All right. Let's keep going.
All right, roll.
I'm probably. I don't want to give away my location since I just did fairly well on a stealth check. So I don't just want to be like, "Hey guys, come check this out."
Okay, so you'd like to continue forward?
Yeah, let's keep pressing.
All right, give me another stealth check with disadvantage.
First one is an 8, and then an 11. So 8.
As you're creeping up, you see a set of eyes lock on you. You can't make out any other shape but the set of eyes. And then you see next to it a second set of eyes.
Oh no.
Bring it.
Okay, how would you like to react?
These look like the same eyes of the cats.
Yeah.
Of the big cat.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, they know I'm there. I probably know that I'm found out by stepping on a big old branch or something like that. And at this point, I'm gonna yell out for the group. We have more.
He stepped on a Louisville Slugger and broke it. That's how big and strong he is.
So back at the corpse of the lioness, you're all sharpening knives and tickling each other. Maybe not in that order.
With the knives.
Then you hear a frantic shout from the direction of the woods. There's more! And at this point, this is... How far away? Maybe about 100 feet away. You're immediately alarmed by this. Alex takes off to help her friend.
I follow right behind and I shout, "My wardrobe!"
Gator's just running backwards to the cornfield.
Ow, 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 ow. I've never done that, Thurgood. Devil man, devil 666, the mark of the beast, naughty jungle of love. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I'm right behind them, but as I'm going, I pick a few pieces of corn on the way.
Oh, sure.
Pick up some of the popcorn.
Oh no, not the popcorn. It's just the corn. I want to make alcohol.
Okay, this guy's on board.
We can all see that.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
No. Roll initiative.
16.
That's a 16 for Bronson.
Uh-huh.
That is awful. Oh no. 8 in total.
8.
I have a total of 16.
16. Let's roll for Alex and Aigo.
natural 5. Oh, okay, you're rolling. Okay, good.
Well, they both got a 9.
Because mine was bad.
Okay, so Alex has an 11, and Aigo has also an 11. Okay, fair enough. And then that's where they go. So the lions strike first.
Come get some.
And
That's concerning.
they will charge. So can move up to 50 feet and we'll do a pounce attack. Moves it.
Bring the pain.
If the lion moves at least 20 feet. Okay, so that is at least 20. Can move up to 50 feet. Yeah. And will pounce. Okay. So, claw attack at Bronson. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
So that hits. Okay. It's going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Okay, now make a strength saving throw.
No.
15.
Oh.
Okay, so you're not knocked prone.
Hooray!
So it pounces. It does scratch you with the claw. It's right in front of you. The second lioness also charges. Let's go ahead. We will reveal that. There we go. And we'll also attack you, Bronson.
Ooh.
That's going to be a 10.
Nope.
So that's going to miss. Okay. Next up is both Gator and Bronson rolled 16. So you get to decide who goes first.
You want to go?
Bronson, handle your business. I'm pulling out components.
All right. I'm going to rage. And I'm going to try to attack the one that clipped me
Okay.
with my greatsword.
I'm upset that you got a
That
claw
is
swipe.
19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
And that is 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to frenzy to make another one.
Okay.
That is a 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 9 points of damage.
Wow. So you really mangled her up pretty bad here. So she is...
Just two big sword swings. Boom,
Oh, yeah.
boom.
Oh, yeah. So she's in bad shape.
trying to take the head off with 2 strikes.
Yep. And then at this point, you hear one of the loudest roars that you've ever heard before. Everybody give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm sorry.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Oh, low rolls tonight. 6.
This is a dump stat. This is not good.
Never dump wisdom, man.
What are you talking about? I'm a wizard, I guess. I was originally a bard. Anyway, it is one of my, oh, God. Sorry. I was just making double sure that I had any kind of bonus, and it's only a +1. Oh, I got an 8.
An 8. Great.
I got an 8. Do this to me.
All right, Zinthral, did you got a 6? Was that right?
I got a 6. I
You
got a 6.
Okay, that's not good. Okay, Alex rolls a 13 plus.
It's at least got a chance at 7.
Alex rolls a 16, and Aigo rolls a 13.
She's the only one with dry pants at this point.
Is that Ingrid just stalking us or something?
So Gator, Zinthral, and Bronson, you are now frightened, which
Yeah.
means that you cannot move forward until you pass a wisdom saving throw. And You roll attacks with disadvantage.
Oh,
Well, that's no good.
that's bad.
It's very bad. I don't like that.
All right, so
Well, I
Gator.
have spell save DCs. You don't.
So do we know what roared?
You can use a bonus action to try to figure it out.
Okay.
So Gator, you're up next.
I was okay. So I was looking at my pouch, and I was considering the old fallback, false life, and as soon as that roar goes down, I have to false life because I need a shield beyond just the mage armor, because if something gets through the mage armor, I'm not messing around. So it will give me, to say here, 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points. I get 5 temporary hit points, and I'm very grateful for it, even though I rolled a 1 on the d4.
Okay, so that's your action.
Yes.
All right. Now, with your bonus action, you wanted to try to perceive what that roar has came from. It's coming from the direction of this sculpture that's in the middle of this clearing. So,
And is the sculpture big enough for us to see it that far away through foliage?
well, you can see the sculpture, but you can't make out what it is of.
Right. But then we can see that
overgrown,
there is some sort of like stonework not far away.
Correct. There's something man-made. That's these white circles in the middle here.
Okay, yeah.
Which are, it seems that vegetation is drawn to them. And the
Well, I'm
lion,
not sure where
the lion cubs seem to be kind of circling around it as well.
I hope we're not killing a grove of druids.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Well, I don't know with a bonus action if that's enough for me to use Arcana, one of my actual proficiencies. Because if that was strong enough to have an effect on us like that, I have to presume it's possibly magical.
Yeah, you go ahead. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Sweet. I actually have a +5 for that. So if I roll a 1 or a 2, it won't be that bad. Why did I say it? I rolled a 1. I got a 6 total. I think I peed in my ear. I don't know what it was.
So you're pretty sure it's a chupacabra.
Oh,
Turns out that the farmer was right all along, and that you guys were wrong. Forget about the lion you just killed. That was purely a coincidence. This is the real deal. You're sure of it.
Bronson, it's a chupacabra. You're gonna have to kill it.
Working on it.
Work faster.
Okay. Up next, Alex is gonna go ahead and drop a cure wounds on Bronson. Or, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's touch range.
Yep. So that'll be a 1d8 plus 3, so that's 10 hit points.
Hooray! That'll top me off. Feeling good again.
Okay, Aigo is not there. That's it. He's gone. He's not there.
Twice.
So, don't believe your eyes. Although you saw him, he was not actually there. Up next is the Lions, right? Yes.
Did Zinthral go?
I have not gone yet. They probably
I'm
got
sorry.
a
You're right.
initiative.
You're right. Initiative 8.
They went this turn, so it's yours.
There you go.
Okay.
So give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Well,
16.
We're gonna let's save that until the end of your turn. So
Okay.
you're gonna have one turn where you're frightened, and then at the end of your turn, you're gonna shake that off.
Okay.
So if you attack, it'll be with disadvantage.
Is this the one that's the most damaged?
That's right. Yep.
Okay. Bronson, do you mind if I do the honors?
Kill them.
Do the
All right.
thing.
So I just go ahead and poke it with my spear, or attempt to.
Okay.
All right, first one is a 24.
That's a
Oh,
hit.
man. Oh, but I do it with disadvantage, though, so...
Oh, yeah.
Oh. 12.
12, that's a hit.
Oh, nice. Okay. Alrighty, so then 8 in total.
You drop her. You are the lion killer. So she goes down. I think I think that works. Oh, I don't know how to mark it. But I know she's down. Maybe I can put
Drag her off.
There
or
we
something
go.
Like that.
I put
Yeah.
a little
Oh, there
skull
you go.
cross
Nice.
on her. There we go. So the body's still there. Okay. That was your action. Are you going to move? Or are you going to use a bonus action?
If I move, can I use a bonus action?
Save against fear
Yeah.
first.
Oh.
Oh, you're right. You cannot move forward.
You are right.
You can move backwards.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try to do the wisdom saving throw and just end my turn after that.
Okay, so you're no longer frightened. Okay, so now the beginning of the monster's turn. The lioness is going to keep her ground, going to attack Zinthral.
Can I take an attack of opportunity there?
Yeah, that's how that would work, isn't it? I guess you're right. That doesn't make sense for her to disengage. So the attack would be on Bronson, but it's just a 10.
Oh, okay.
So 10 does not hit, correct?
No.
Okay.
No. My AC is 14, if you want to write that down.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured. So she misses. Behind her, the lion cubs come charging.
Oh no. No.
I have to get ready to tickle him.
Do you have a tickle spell?
I do now. That's what prestidigitation means. It means tickle in Latin.
Okay.
It kind of sounds like it, actually.
I'm going to assume you're right.
All right, so
The digit.
Zinthral, they're all going to swarm you. There is going to be one. The first attack is a 9. That's not going to
Misses.
hit. Second is an 11.
Misses.
A 16.
That hits.
Okay, that's going to be 1 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
And the fourth one, a 2.
Miss. It's got to be the most adorable flurry of just attacks against me.
It's so cute, you actually let one slip and get bit.
So,
Just gnaws on your arm a little bit.
so from
Has a head.
behind the shrine, a new monster emerges. Is going to get a surprise attack. Let's see. We'll run out of real estate here.
What is it free?
We're just going to stack them all up there. Okay,
And
so...
like that, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Where's the bard? The bard was supposed to be here.
Okay, so...
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
All right, Zinthral. This is going to be a bite attack at you. That's going to be a 22.
Hits.
Just barely, though, right?
Maybe.
That's going to be 7 piercing damage.
Oh, that's no good.
Bad kitty.
Oh, that hurts. That really hurts.
Okay, Bronson, there's going to be a claw attack at you. That's going to be a 15.
15 will just hit.
That'll be 12 slashing damage.
Right.
And that's it for the monsters. So next up is Gator or Bronson. You get to decide who goes first.
Please tell me you know a sleep spell.
Listen. Well, I had a plan, and then this alpha lion came out. So, Bronson, it's on you.
All right, I'm gonna try to. We haven't touched the lioness, right?
That
The
lioness
remaining lioness.
has not been touched yet.
All right, I'm gonna go for the alpha then.
Okay.
Let's see here. All right, roll that. That's a 20. But with disadvantage, that is a 15.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Sweet. That is a total of 12 points of damage.
12. Nice.
And then I'm going to frenzy again. A 20 to hit or a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that one is 10 points of damage.
Wow. Great job.
And then I'm going to try and save against fear. I don't think a 10 is going to save, though.
10 is not going to save. But you have drawn blood on this.
I roar.
It's a big nasty. It's a lion with twisted goat horns. It has black and silver fur. Its mane is a long, woolly mane, different from what you would normally see.
Oh, it's a lion yak.
Like woolly like a goat, woolly like
a musk
like
lion.
It has a fleece for a mane.
It's a luffalo.
Okay, so we're Jason and the Argonauts.
Sure.
I'm just
How much bigger is this lion?
How much bigger is he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he takes up 4 squares. He's a big boy.
Yeah. So goodness, he's probably the size of like an ogre.
Yeah, I mean, think of a lion that's probably 10 to 12 feet long and stands as high as a human at his shoulders. That's probably along the length of where we're at.
Gator.
Yes.
That's a lot of coats.
It's for Bronson. I can't wear that. That's too big.
But we'll have a lot of material. That's a lot of coats.
That's not how that works. I bluff. But so my plan, as Bronson is defending, I can't move forward right now, and I'm at a disadvantage for attack. So what I want to do is, I touch my lips and they glow green briefly, and I'm holding a poison mist. If the cubs or like anything comes at me, I'm gonna unleash a poison mist because that's a spell save DC at least.
Okay.
And other than that, I end my turn because I can't. I could retreat, but I don't want to be too far from Bronson. He's my meat shield.
Okay.
And that's it for me. Bronson, are you all? Did you?
Yeah, I've done everything that I can do.
Okay, that's it.
Next up is Alex. She's going to go full heal mode here and cast Prayer of Healing. That's going to be 2d8 plus her modifier for everybody. Yeah, that's a mass heal.
Who's hurt right now?
Not I, said the blind man.
Okay, because when I'm raging, I'm only taking half damage off of slashing, so I'm in actually good shape in case she just wants to pop off a cure or something like that. I'm doing pretty okay.
Oh, okay. Then she'll use Cure Wounds then, which would be 1d8 instead of using the Prayer of Healing. So that's what you guys want. And she could do both. Yeah. She could do a Prayer of Healing with the healing word as a bonus action, or she can just do one cure wounds, which would be 1d8.
Yeah, get Zinth looking back tip-top shape.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
So that's going to be heal for 6.
Okay. There we go.
Got a pretty good bottleneck working here, so.
Were we supposed to save for fear?
At the end of your turn, you're going to roll wisdom save to no longer be.
Yeah,
frightened.
go ahead and roll yours.
But
yeah, that I didn't do.
I thought you rolled a 10.
That wasn't
No,
me.
that was me.
Oh, okay.
Well, ironically, though, I did roll a 10 on the dice, so I got an 11.
Gator's dice are like prescient. They're sentient dice at this point. They know.
Yeah, because a 1 came up when I said it twice, actually, and now a 10 happened when I didn't say it. So it's weird. Roll 20 is weird.
So 11 does not save.
I'm still quaking.
So
You're snaking.
you're still scared by the fleecy goat lion demon thing. So that brings us back to the monster's turn. So the lioness is going to creep up and is going to attack. Is going to go for Alex. So
Wait. Did my turn get skipped again?
Did I skip you again?
Go.
I'm sorry about that. Okay, I
Hey,
gotta
good call. Good call.
I gotta
I
highlight
texted the
that.
chat because I didn't want to bring it up, but
Yeah.
I mean, he's free to say it though.
No. You're good. Zinth, you're
Yeah.
up.
Okay. I will attempt to stab the big boy.
Yep.
Alrighty. So 24.
That hits.
Alrighty. So then that is a 9 in total.
9. Very nice. Okay, so
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use Flurry of Blows.
okay, that'll give you what, 2 more attacks?
Yes.
Are they armed or unarmed?
They are unarmed.
Okay.
Alrighty. So that's horrendous, a 7.
Whiff.
Just say you were attacking one of the cubs. They couldn't have a high AC.
Yeah, but it
I'm
ain't
not.
7.
No, I'm not attacking them.
No,
They
7.
attack you.
I'm not attacking the cubs.
My slippers attacked you.
No, the cubs attacked me, not your slippers. They're not becoming your slippers.
All right, I start to take off my shoe.
I will throw mine at you.
This is going to be a recurring thing.
It is. The Gucci is going to get thrown.
So a 7 does not hit. That leaves you with 1 more attack.
Okay. I'm just gonna just hold on. What is it called again? Sorry. I'm just gonna Hand of Healing myself because I can replace it.
Okay.
That is 1d4 plus 2. Roll. All right, so that's a 6. So I'm gonna heal 6, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. And you are not frightened, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So then that brings us back to the top of initiative. The monsters. The lioness will step up and go after Alex. That still leaves them right in front of Bronson, so I don't believe that initiates an attack
No.
of opportunity.
Yeah, that's just a shift.
So the attack on Alex does not hit. She rolls, what is that? A 9? 9's not going to cut it. The lion cubs are after Zinthral, because of course they are.
Of course they are.
All right, a 13,
Nope.
11,
No.
and a natural 20.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
it.
So that's going to be 2 points of slashing damage.
There's that one that always just manages to tag you.
And the fourth lion...
He's the one we should keep alive.
The fourth lion cub is going to retreat.
No, I want that one.
It's the smart one of the pack.
It's a smart one. He'll flank. Maybe.
Okay. Now the lion, the alpha lion's going to attack here. It's going to be a claw attack at each of you. One at Bronson, one at Zinthral. So at Bronson, it's going to be 22.
Yep, that'll hit.
That's going to be 11 damage. No, I'm sorry. 9 damage.
All right.
Slashing damage. Second attack at Zinthral is going to be a 22.
Ooh, that hits.
That's also going to be 9 damage.
I just healed this.
Yeah, but at least we're not on the ground.
That is true.
Zinth is covered in lion cubs, and it reminds me of the episode of The Simpsons where they had all the puppies, and Homer was trying to eat the chips, and they kept eating it before he could.
Okay, that ends the turn for the monsters. So now everybody gets to act. Gator and Bronson, who goes first?
I'm assuming me.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything on the ready? All right, I'm gonna swing on the big boy. Let's see, with disadvantage. That's a 12 or a 13, so a 12.
Does not hit.
And then I guess I'll frenzy, trying to swing again. It's a 13, and that's a 10. So, yeah, whiff.
13 does not hit.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your wisdom save to break free.
Oh, yeah. 12?
12 is just enough to pass.
Ooh,
So
not scared no more.
Yeah, that's right. You are no longer...
Just had to miss him a couple of times to get over my fear. And I'll hold tight.
That brings up Gator.
Yeah, so I can't move forward. And I just want to clarify what forward is here. It's one of those like tricky terms in these situations.
Towards the source.
Towards the source, yeah. So I
that's
can't
correct.
move. I can't move. Like we're facing a bird's eye view. I can't move to the east, but I can move 1 square to the south, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just like because that lioness is getting closer, and I would like to stay near the healer, but not too far from the healer. And just have
Now you're
body.
providing the lioness flanking bonus. You're just like, I'm on your side.
That's right.
No.
If you punch Alex, the
you
lioness...
scared me for a second. I was like, that's not how that works.
It is
but-
if you want it to.
It is. I don't have like a full action to do, but as a bonus action though, I would like to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
When you absolutely positively have to move 100 feet per round.
You still
Yes.
have an action, right? Have you done an action?
I haven't done an action yet, but pretty sure you can't cast 2 spells in the same round.
You cannot cast 2 spells unless the second spell can be used as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's
Expeditious Retreat should be.
Okay. So that
And
so you're leaving? Is that what I'm gathering?
I'm not
problem
leaving
is-
yet, but I have that option.
So you had Poison Mist like on the ready. Is that going to be a problem?
Well, no, just that I have to not concentrate on that because Expeditious Retreat is a concentration spell.
Okay, so effectively we've lost acid.
Well, the thing is, they have to be within 10 feet, so
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I can't move towards them. It was contingent on them moving towards me, and now I'm just putting more meat between me and the enemy. That's
Understood.
all I'm doing. And if I got to bone out, I got to bone out. I'm sorry.
Word. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we weren't that we didn't lose anything just based off of not thinking about it.
right.
Not you
so
not
I
thinking
had
about it. Just like losing something mechanically for no reason. If you're gonna bounce, then that's a player choice, and I'm cool with that.
Well, fortunately, the spell I was holding was a cantrip, so I didn't really lose anything.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm reading here is that Expeditious Retreat is a bonus action, first level spell. So you could cast a second level spell as an action on the same turn that you cast this.
This is true. Boy, after my snafu with the I guess I'll shoot a
Fireball.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I already made popcorn, but I don't see anything delicious around here necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, Firebolt is a cantrip, right? So you might as well take a pot shot.
Zinth, duck.
What?
I mean, it's big enough.
Boom.
And I'm rolling. And I'm going to aim at the alpha. I figure it's a pretty big target, so he shouldn't be in any danger. Zinth shouldn't really be in danger.
Correct.
Yeah.
We'll see. I won't roll a 1. Even if I have to roll with disadvantage, though. That's the only thing.
That's right.
But the Cubs.
No. I'm shooting at the big one. The big one. So
Okay.
my first roll is a 9. Let's, because it has to be official. Roll again. That was with the +5, by the way. That was with it. Oh my
Wow.
God.
Wow.
Wasting a crit.
Ah.
So it would have been a 20 plus
I
5.
sneeze.
But
I sneeze.
because you're scared, it's a miss. You missed the alpha, but what you tell me what happens instead? Where does that fireball go? Or where does the firebolt go?
So just going with what I can see based on the map, it probably just sprays into the trees behind it, and whatever I can't quite see because of fog of war, it probably just sprays and sprays and sprays. Actually, we can probably see it very good now.
Oh yeah, because now it is.
We've now got sunlight peeking through.
It's now on fire.
Yeah,
because firebolt is catches flame. So we got
and I would like to end my turn by officially retiring Firebolt from my repertoire because it is an environmental hazard.
I feel like a bear would be very mad at this very instance.
Do not bring a bear into this fight.
I feel attacked. And my wisdom save is garbage. Moving on.
A D&D bear is a death sentence.
Roll the wisdom save with advantage. So give me one more.
Oh, I haven't. Okay, well.
You're starting to overcome your fear,
Ooh.
Oh, that's even worse.
Nope.
That's not how advantage works. Roll 20.
You gotta stop using roll 20, man. Obviously, the dice gods are telling you that you got to do something else.
My dice are packed. I have all these people working on my house.
All right, as a legendary reaction to the firebolt being launched at the alpha lion, it will do it makes an additional claw attack.
Oh no.
Oh, why?
Okay, at Zinthral,
Why?
it's going to be a 10.
A miss.
That's a miss. Okay. So Gator's still afraid. Okay, then we get to Alex. Does anybody need a heal?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. We're gonna do a cure.
She could toss the mass healing.
Do the mass healing? Okay, so
Yeah.
she's gonna cast a prayer of healing. That's 2d8 plus her modifier. That's gonna be heal. Everybody heals for 11.
Nice.
Back to tippy top.
And she's got one more of those.
We gotta put this thing in the ground, man.
Then Zinthral, you're up next.
See, I inspect the line and just think to myself, wow, that mane with those antlers would make an amazing hood. So I just go to just hit it with my spear, trying not to damage the mane.
Aim for the heart.
Sure.
I got a 12.
12. Unfortunately, that's not high enough. That's a miss.
Oh no!
Okay. So then I'm just gonna burn another key.
Yep.
For flurry of blows.
Yep.
Bad kid. Punch him in the nose.
That is a 22.
That's a hit.
All right. So then that is a 5. And my other attack. That is a 16.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then that is a 4.
All right, so the lion, so you have two-pieced the lion with a spear attack, a couple punches. You catch it in the eye, and he's really in bad shape here. He's bleeding profusely from a couple different spots. He's pissed off, and he's going to use another legendary reaction to take a swipe. This time it's kind of a wild swipe because it's been punched in the eye, so it's going to be Bronson this time. It's
so sorry, man.
It's a 1, so no big deal there.
Just slap it away.
Yeah, he's just like a little kitten, just meow.
Yeah. Okay, Zinthral, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So then we circle back around to the monsters.
Did you save against fear?
Oh, I was already like my first turn. I already
Okay,
rolled against
gotcha.
Yeah, Gator is the
trying to make
only
sure.
one that has fear, and if I was doing this right, I would.
Oh, tag him with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which one is the.
Sometimes there's too many options. You
Just make it a
can't
sad
remember
face or something like that.
Yeah.
Just put some like smell lines.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, just make me Linus. Or no, not Linus. Pigpen. Jeez.
All right, so it's a cub attack now on Bronson. Here we go. That's a 10.
Killed him.
Nope.
Wait, is
Just
that a
shake
10?
him off my ankle.
Yeah, it's
Get
a
out
10.
of here.
A 5 and a 15.
Nope. 15 will hit.
All right, 1 slashing damage from
All right.
the cub. He
So no slashing damage.
bites onto your ankle. Do you soak that?
Yeah.
You have an ability to soak 1 damage?
Yeah, from rage. Yeah.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like latched onto your foot, but it's just
Oh, he got
really-
me. I just can't feel it.
It's cute more than anything else, you know. But Mama Linus is she pissed off, and she's going to take a swipe. 15.
Yeah, 15 will give me.
And then, so she's going to take a bite at you. That's going to be wrong dice. It's going to be 6 piercing damage.
Ouchie.
Then the big lion, the alpha lion, is going to make a bite attack and a claw attack here. So the bite attack is going to be at Zinthral.
Ooh.
That's going to be an 11.
Misses.
Okay. The claw attack is an 18.
Hits.
That's 10 damage. Slashing
10?
damage.
Did you see 10?
10.
That's interesting.
That hurts. That really hurt. I got a scar out of this, didn't I?
And then he starts to retreat.
Whoa, whoa. No, you
Yeah,
don't.
That's going to be an attack of opportunity.
Go ahead.
The both of us?
Just one of you.
Okay, go ahead, Bronson.
19.
That's going to be a hit.
And that is 15 points of damage.
And that's enough to drop him right in his tracks.
Drop him as he runs. Whoa. Just bring the greatsword down on him. Sweet.
Wait, don't damage the fur.
So, just describe what happens to him.
So as he's turning around to turn tail, I just come down with the sword on right on his shoulder blades, just boom, and just drop him to the ground at that point. I don't know if I took his head off or not, but he just sinks with the sword.
No, his head is still intact. He's gigantic. It'll take some time to remove the head from that thing. So he goes down, and that was during his turn. That's the end of their turn.
Mm-hmm. All right, and lioness time.
And then this lion nestles up on top of the statue. Okay, so next up, Gator and Bronson.
Yep, I'm gonna go after the lioness that's just north of me. 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that is 6 plus 2, 8 points of damage.
8, okay.
And then I'll frenzy.
Yep.
That is a 12 to hit. And 15 points of damage.
So 12 is a hit, 15 points of damage. So you have hurt her severely. She's in really bad shape, and it's enough to scatter the cubs in 3 different directions. Actually, it's your turn.
Wait, come back.
No, you're right. It's your turn. They can't move during your turn. Okay. So
come back, pretty lions.
She's still alive. That's Bronson's
Somebody
turn.
poke it.
Gator, are you with us or?
Oh, I'm with you. I'm just still shaken.
Yep.
Yeah. So firebolt proved not good again. Oh goodness!
He's just looking through his spell components, trying to figure out maybe if I can button it.
Well, so fortunately, the big one's dispatched. I'm concentrating on my expeditious retreat because. Here's my major question was, with all that going on, and what would I would assume the very small size of the lion cubs. Can I see the one that has like cozied up to the statue? Did I see that happen? Because I'm very far back and there's a lot going on, so I don't know how much of that I would have seen.
Give me an insight check.
Let's see. Once again, wisdom, not my best, so I don't have so it's going to be a -1. Come on, roll 20. I might have to pull out my dice in real life for this next session. No, -1, thank you. Yeah, I got a 3, so I see my shoes.
So no, you've lost sight of the lion cub.
Oh goodness! Oh boy. Well, I say, Bronson, it's a good thing you dropped that big one. I'm gonna stick around for now, but distance. I think I can reach that. That lioness that's next to Alex is alive, right?
Yes.
Yes, barely.
Okay, that's not
Barely.
the one that was dropped. Okay. I should be able to reach it with a poison spray then, 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a spell save for that creature. Spell save 13.
That's a hit.
And the damage is it's 1d12 poison. So let's see me mess this one up, right? Why did I say that? Why would I say that? A 2.
Wow.
2 damage.
2. all together because there's no modifier to that. I saw the 2 first and I was like, 12? No. I got so excited.
So you spit the green mist in her. I assume it's green, right?
Yeah, it gotta be green.
Right in her face. She doesn't enjoy it. It's bad. It's very unpleasant. She's not dead. You haven't dropped her yet, but she is in severe pain, bleeding profusely. Just having a bad time.
I think that's all I got besides saving out of fear. Do I still get advantage?
Yes.
Okay. 12 for the first one.
That'll do it.
Okay. Beautiful. Alrighty then. That ends my turn. If that also probably ends Bronson's turn, I don't want to speak for him.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that brings us to Alex. Does anybody need a heal?
I hate to ask again, but may I have another one?
Yep. So
I'm good.
She's still got a bunch of spell slots left. So she's going to use a Cure Wounds. That's going to be heal for 9.
Amazing. Thank God.
There we go. That brings nope, he's gone. Zinthral, you're up next.
Okay. I'm gonna. So I'm assuming the lioness is almost dead.
Yes.
I won't lie to you guys. I just kind of want to scream at it and at the cubs just so it can run away, because this kind of feels a little overkill. But at the same time, we got a job to do. Oh man, I gotta do this again. Alrighty. While thinking about it, I throw my spear.
Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna have to rename you Lion Killer.
That's a 12.
That's a hit.
Oh man. That is a 9.
All right, tell me what happens.
So just throw my spear as hard as I can.
From 5 feet away.
Yep. From 5 feet away. And, well, it lands in its throat.
Ugh.
That's not
And
good.
I just feel awful. Because now there's 4 lion cubs orphaned. But at least
Maybe
we got
not.
coats.
We don't know that there aren't any more.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This is clearly a full pride that we're dealing with, so.
Yeah, I won't lie. I may eventually get a title because of this, but wow, I feel a little awful.
Okay, that brings us back up to the top of the order, to the monsters, and at this point, the cubs haul ass. So
I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity on that one that just moved out. It's gonna be an unarmed strike though for non-lethal damage.
Go ahead.
That is a 17 to hit
That's a hit.
and 6 damage. Non-lethal. It's a strike. It's a punch.
So you punch this cub as it's running away, or kick, or whatever you want it to be, and it makes a noise that is sad. It's a sad. You kick the kitty for no good reason, but then it does get away. It vanishes into the woods, leaving only the one cub in sight, nestled up around the statue over here. So we are now. Well, now it's Gator. You are no longer frightened. and Bronson. You would be the next initiative.
All right, so all the threats seem to be dealt with for now.
I'm gonna go truck it off after the one that I thumped. Trying to catch up to it.
And I'll investigate this enormous corpse because
the quest wasn't leave a bunch of future chupacabras alive.
Well, they don't know that. They don't know that they're here.
I don't know. It's got a big chupa. That was a crappy joke.
I mean, like, you're not wrong, but like, how are they gonna know there's a bunch of cubs out here?
So as you pursue Bronson,
Because we're gonna have to tell Merc Briscoe.
So as you pursue down the trail, there's a bit of vegetation that's overgrown. It's kind of difficult to get through.
You're not going to be able to get through it.
Give me a survival check.
All right. 11.
So you get tangled up in the bush right about here. And at that point, the lion, you see the lion kind of vanish off into the thicket.
Damn it. Okay. I'll give up the chase on that one then. Start heading back.
Can I go up to the lion cub?
Yes. Yeah. So you want to approach over here. Let's see, how far can you go? You can go.
That unfortunately
Yeah,
is
let's all go start rolling that way.
Yeah, I was gonna go over anyway, so you can leave me over there.
As you approach, I'll tell
on.
you, as you approach, the lion cub does not move. It stays nestled around this central statue, which, as you get closer, let's see who. Somebody give me an Arcana check.
Well, allow me, fellows. This is what I was wondering about the whole time.
Looking forward to another 4.
No, it won't be a 4 because I have a +5 Arcana.
Mine's a 10.
I got a 23. Stuck it
There
all.
you go.
Okay. So as Gator approaches, you can make out that this is some sort of shrine. More specifically, it has some religious symbols on it. 3 wavy lines, which Alex recognizes as matching a tattoo that she has of 3 wavy lines. That's the goddess Avandra, the goddess of luck and change. This is a shrine, an abandoned shrine from what you can tell, and a magical focal point in the woods. You can deduce that the foliage and the changes to the vegetation, the changes to the animals in the area is all tied to this magical shrine. In addition, you know that magic is not something that is widely accepted in this part of the world, in the entire kingdom for that matter. So it makes sense that a place like this would not be openly discussed.
Goddess of luck.
Yes.
And we'd all be like fairly familiar with regular pantheon gods, right?
Correct. So
Okay.
Avandra is I believe, neutral good god. Let's see. All right, let me confirm that. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth.
I read the big book O Gods instead of doing my chores when I was in the Navy.
Chaotic good.
Even better.
So Alex immediately has a connection to the shrine, and she approaches the shrine with very little concern about the lion cub or anything else that might approach, and she does approach the lion cub. There she goes. immediately feeling a connection to the animal, to the shrine, to her goddess. And in that moment, she, for lack of a better word, befriends this cub, which takes a liking to her, and in return, she takes mercy on that lion cub. How would
I got a name. I got a name for it. We gotta name it Young Lion.
Disadvantage.
Roll credits. Roll credits.
For the rest of your life.
It's so on the nose. We have to do it.
Yeah, are you sure you don't want to name it Spear?
No.
No, it's got to be Black Tiger 7.
Zinth absolutely needs to name his weapon, though. That thing is Lion Slayer for real.
Oh.
Somebody give me a survival check.
All right,
Oh,
I
no.
got you.
No, you got tangled up.
17.
No, oh, never mind.
17. Okay, so after examining the area, you don't find any other traces of the other lion cubs or any other larger big cats. You assume that this was the entire pride, and that the alpha was the source of not only the roar, but also the source of the troubles that the farm was having.
The attacks.
You do find some bones piled up around the rocks, some half-eaten carcasses of different wildlife, of livestock. No human remains. For just to keep things simple, we'll just take that part out of it.
Well, I do have a plan for that.
Okay.
So, in the event that we do find some human remains, one, I would like to clear the shrine of all of the overgrowth and sort of like clean it up and make it presentable and everything.
Sure, yeah.
And then it could sort of operate as sort of a monument towards, interment, and we could put cairns over any human stuff that we find or anything like that. I figured that this place could get, it couldn't hurt to clean up a shrine of the goddess of luck, and especially when it seems like we've sort of been gifted something from her with this lion cub. So I would say that we could spend some time to clean up the shrine, make sure that anybody who, if we find any victims, that they get interred in cairns, and then we can drag the rest of the lions back over to the farmstead.
Give it the holy moly treatment.
DM, may I ask a question?
Yes.
So I worship both Avandra and Cord. Do I feel anything, at all? I'm kind of an on and off worshiper of both.
Avandra's probably cool with that.
Sure. What would you like to feel? I'm not sure how to answer the question.
No, you infidel. The answer is no.
Okay, the answer is no. I'm going to take it as no.
I'm not the DM.
No, you already said it.
You mean are you being punished by Avandra for?
Yes, exactly. Am I going to get punished for just absolutely slaughtering just this innocent pride?
Well, you're not immediately struck by lightning if that's the question. So,
we're all still standing.
Correct.
Yeah, I didn't ask anything about you.
I mean, one of us might still be running, but the rest of us are standing.
Okay, so just
I gotta burn off that well.
To summarize what we've done here, Alex has befriended this lion cub. Zinthro, you've cleaned up the shrine, or was that Bronson or Gator that cleaned up the shrine? Bronson cleaned up the shrine. Zinthro, you have made a connection to your deity and prayed for forgiveness. And Gator, what would you like to do?
Yeah, so relatively speaking, how long does it seem like we're taking here? Because I could use any kind of rest where I might get my spell slots back, because I used more than I wanted to.
Sure, if you'd like to take.
Yeah, I'd say we're taking probably more than 5 minutes to just mill around and, do our tasks and whatnot. So I would think that would constitute a short rest.
Yeah. Take a short rest. I'm assuming that some of you will either want to bring the lion carcasses back to the farm or skin them at the least. They're very large, so it may be quite a feat to pull off.
Stand by on my carrying capacity.
It's times 8.
Yep. Where is that on my character sheet? Oh, no, I don't want strength. I don't want to roll it. I just want to see it. Let's see. Lifting and carrying.
All right, time to rename this thing.
Hold on. I gotta get a calculator out.
Yeah, it should be your strength times 8. Well, what I'd like to do here...
So you can push, drag, or lift 30 times your strength score. So
gotcha.
I should be, let's see, 30 times 17. So 510 pounds. I can start moving, some of that stuff. Probably not the alpha, but at least the other ones.
I agree with that.
Drag and lift.
May I take the alpha's horns?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we could come back with a cart. I'm sure they have one at the farm.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that's fair to say. We will we'll take a 5-minute break here, and we will assume that you were able to bring the lions back to the farm and to meet with the farmer. So let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break, and then we will hop back in, and then we'll wrap things up.
Awesome.
Cool.
Sounds great.
All right, we're back here, ready to wrap up episode 2. And that brings us to a good friend of ours. Merc Brewski is just overjoyed to see each of you come back. Let's see here. I'll show you exactly how overjoyed he is.
Man, I tell you what, I saw your friend go running through here with the quickness.
He
running like a daggum cornfield on fire. Speaking of which, why is my cornfield on fire?
It's popcorn. It's a new invention.
Oh, I'm going to change characters. Now I'm going to be him.
So here's Merc Brewski. He says, "Shoo! I saw that line out there, and y'all took care of that. Your boy, he gone. He took off like like a bat out of hell.
Can you point us in the direction he ran into?
And did he mention that I get his pay?
Oh, no, he did not stop to talk to me.
Unreliable damn bard.
So, I cannot tell you how overwhelmed and pleased I am that you have avenged my brother, and that the farm may return to operation. The harvest is going to be saved this year, all thanks to you. So, I appreciate you. The lions that you brought back to the farm, I can have those cleaned for you. I can have them skinned. If you come back tomorrow, you can pick those up. In the meantime, I have half of your reward money. The other half can be picked up at the cantina. The bartender there, or your
we'll take it up with Harmond.
Mr. Harmond can settle up for you. But here's he hands you a sack with 100 gold pieces, and he just which one of you takes the bag from him?
I snatch it very quickly.
So you snatch it very quickly. What you don't see when you turn your back to him to count it is that he's smiling. As much as a man with half of his teeth can smile,
It's a bomb.
He's got a bit of a tear in his eye. He's a broken man. A piece of him is missing, but he is He's in gratitude. He's very appreciative of what you've done for him, since he could not do it himself. Of course, go ahead.
We could take him to where we think his brother might be.
Well, his brother is dead. He's been buried.
That's okay. Got
Property.
Got it. I had forgotten about that.
So he does offer you. We're going to fast forward a little bit here. He does offer you a room if you ever want to stay at the farm. You're always welcome here. But
Sweet.
In order to get the rest of your reward, you'll have to go back to town. If you would like to take a long rest, you can stay the night and head back in the morning. He would be happy he'd be happy to make a meal for you, to drink a little corn liquor, and to share some stories about the farm, his brother, your adventures, whatever you like.
I use minor illusion to produce a pair of sunglasses that I quickly take off, and I say to him, I have a possum sent up to room 7, buddy, and I make my way in without being invited.
Jesus. Don't mind him. He's just insane.
Throw a pebble at the back of his head.
I can't feel it because I have such luxurious hair.
I throw it really hard.
A pebble?
Yeah.
Well, let's not get into the minutiae of pebbles here, but it probably just rolls off my glorious locks.
Like I said, I throw it really, really hard.
Okay, now we're moving into rock.
Make an
territory.
attack. So,
what are you trying to accomplish with the pebble?
Because, mind your manners, this is a man's house. He's grieving.
I would absolutely take him up on his hospitality. We've had a rough day. A long
And
rest
greed.
would feel great. And and then, field dressing the lions and everything like that. How many do we have now? I've lost count of how many that we
Three
butchered. We had
3 lionesses and 1 alpha lion.
I'm gonna take the alpha lion one.
Okay, so you all work together to bring them back to the farm. He gets to.
We got cloaks for everybody.
Yeah, he gets to
This
work.
is the only one that's gonna fit me.
He does clean them up for you while you're eating and having some drinks. He gets to work in one of his barns, dressing them. And by the time that the next morning rolls around, he's all done with those. He's butchered some of it. If you would like some of the meat,
I don't know about that.
And he does.
Is good eating?
He does ask you in the morning when he greets you with, he makes a full breakfast, fresh eggs from the chicken coops. And whatever else he has on hand, fresh vegetables. He asks you what should he do with the rest of the remains.
He's already pelted them, right?
Correct. So you have 3 pelts, including the fleece of the alpha lion. So it'd be 3 plus 1.
Okay.
And some butchered steaks, for lack of a better word.
I mean, I'm just as a reminder. I want to take one of their toes.
Oh, sure.
And I'm just going to stick it onto my spear.
Okay.
Just let it
Trophy.
hang there.
Trophy.
Not trophy. No.
Tribute.
Now
Yes.
you
I
still.
tell you what, Merc. What you should do is you should take all these bones, you should sun bleach them, and then you should make the scariest scarecrows that you ever did see out of them.
Jeepers creepers.
Ain't no bird's gonna come within 10 miles of your corn.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's a 12.
12. He's all right. He's okay. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do. You think it'll work?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, buddy. Come
Them lions are
nighttime,
scary.
come nighttime, this place is gonna look like the Mastodon music video for Asleep in the Deep with all those skeletal cats. Let me tell you something right here.
And no more than
Iron Tusk.
dang chupacabras around here.
Yep.
What you
Yeah,
need to
on
do
that
again?
subject, keep an eye out because there are, I'm going to say, 2 or 3 babies that we didn't get a chance to exterminate just because of the overgrownness of the woods. So maybe keep an eye out for that in the future. And, we'll, if you have any more trouble, just let us know.
Just like this one over here.
Yeah, just like that one.
Well, he's friendly as all get.
I mean, I'm all up for it. If you can trap them and you can get them back here, then you probably don't need the scarecrows because you'll have lions
right.
patrolling your cornfields.
All right, so somebody give me a oh, you already rolled persuasion. Yeah, so with that said, Merc is, he's taken a real liking to each of you. It's whether or not you've enjoyed his company is up to you. But he certainly is a decent host. He's salt of the earth. He's a good old boy, and would give you the shirt off his back as we see here if it's something that you needed. So let's move forward a little bit here. You returned back to Lucha Town, which is 3 to 5 miles away. It's walking distance. You don't need to take a wagon, but Merc does give you a lift on the way there anyway, just to save you the trip.
Sweet. Much appreciated.
The heads of these lions, were you going to leave those with Merc or take those with you?
I mean, I would hope that they're a part of the cloak, at least the top jaw. That way we're all in uniform.
Gotcha.
we're the
great
Young
idea.
Lion Squad now,
Gotcha.
complete with our little kitten, Young Lion.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
And
cool.
we're wearing its family.
And how does
Hey, that's just gonna make him feel at home. Don't worry about it.
Maybe.
it react to seeing the skinned lions around it?
Is Alex holding him?
Yes.
I tell her, please shield his eyes.
At all times.
He
Oh
knows
yeah,
me.
the whole time.
Not the whole time, just currently, until
He
it
knows
becomes a
what's
whole
up.
coat.
This little lion knows that it's survival of the fittest. I mean, was that little lion worried when they were butchering other people's families? No, he was just hungry. So, I mean, turnabout's fair play. It's fine. You'll be okay.
See, we did it for money, though. They did it out of survival.
You don't think we need money to survive? I'm trying to win this tournament, man.
Okay, that's fair.
I got places I need to get back to.
That's completely fair. I retract my statement.
Okay, so you
But
go back.
now we look sharp.
You go back to town, and you're back inside the Ring Rust Cantina.
Oh yeah, we got our own cabana over there too.
That's right. That's right. Let's we'll hop over to that map instead.
Go post up in our hotel rooms and try and meet up with Harlan.
All right, so you're back at the Ring Rust Cantina, and you meet up with Harmon. It doesn't appear like he's been doing anything but hanging out in this private cabana. That's the pink cabana. And Aigo is not there. And he sees you coming from a mile away. It's like like news reached him before you did. Speaking of the lions on the Brewski farm and the party that slayed these lions and returned to town as lion slayers. So he comes up, he greets you. He smiles at each one of you, stops at Zinthral, and he commends you. He says, "My boy, I am proud of what you've become. That's quite a task that you took on there."
Well, I'm a little sad. I killed 3 lions. I orphaned 4. Well,
you killed them
-1.
all on your own?
Well, no, not on my own, but I just kind of.
So that's the rumor, is that you did this on your own. You were the challenger, the lion slayer.
So how does that sit with everyone?
Well, as soon as I hear like tale of somebody, like we're blowing somebody up real quick, and I know it's my boy. Even if I don't say it to him directly, that's my boy. So I walk up and slap him on the back, seeing that that his mentor is here now, and I say, "That's right, all 3 of them. We might have helped, but he dropped them."
And
I hold up his spear with it, like I grab his arm and hold up his spear in his arm, and I'm like, "This is now Lion Killer."
Lion's Eye.
It's Lion's Eye. And has a
Lion's Eye.
And I point at the toe, like the dude in. Too many references.
So Alex is holding the lion cub and is shielding its eyes. Still hasn't came up with a name for the cub, but she's decided that this is your pet now. This is the mascot.
Young lion.
It has to
Wait, lion. Wait, what about Umbra?
I propose Orion.
No,
Young lion.
not Orion.
Orion, the young lion.
Fine.
So Harmon
Can't stop.
says a few other orders of business before we go on. The first, a bit of bad news. Your friend Aigo was arrested. I know.
Friend, air quotes.
Sad
Let me put
to
on
say.
my big surprise face.
Was he arrested for cowardice?
He was arrested, get this, you won't believe this, for magical crimes inside the Capitol. Apparently, during his time there under a false name, he took a habit of charming people without their consent, as all charms do.
He didn't notify his neighbors that he moved in and had them sign that little piece of paper. So he had to go back to jail.
I told him not to wear that Halloween costume when he was handing out candy.
The implication there is that he's a magical sex offender.
Right.
Wait a minute.
No,
Wait, whoa.
Kind of shuffle.
Wait a minute.
All
We
right.
didn't clear this bling weenie.
That raises the question of, were you ever really friends with Aigo, or were you charmed as well?
What are you, that guy who was following us around? I wasn't his friend.
I kind of barely noticed he was there, to be honest, until he ran.
Maybe that
And
was.
if I was charmed, I wouldn't admit I was charmed. So no, I wasn't charmed.
I think he was charmed.
Alex is openly weeping right now. Pretty sure that some type of head games have been played with her.
Yeah.
As Aigo was her connection to this group. So she is in a vulnerable spot at this moment, could use some consolation.
Hey. It's okay. We
Rather
all
than
got
getting that
charmed by
hint,
him.
Rather than getting that hint, I would like a bird's eye view pulling away from me as I go, Bard! And then that's my last bard. I won't be screaming his name anymore.
If she's worried about like not having a spot here, I mean, we've broken bones together at this point. She's been, making sure that we didn't meet an untimely end in the stomach of a lion. So I mean, she's good people by my standards.
Yeah, she could definitely use a hug at this moment. So,
We'll give her a big hug.
yeah, there you go. Okay, so other orders of business here. The lion pelts can be sold for a pretty price if you're willing to separate yourself from them.
No.
None of
Ring
them.
gear, man.
None of
Waste
them.
not. Waste not.
No,
this is our like he said uniform, and that really clicked.
I've already got it in my character sheet. Alpha lion pelt cloak.
I'll do it too.
I didn't, but I'm visualizing.
Okay.
I'm thinking like Magnum TA. The fur coat interview. Oh my god!
Think about it. You got a 7 foot, like 350 pound half orc with an alpha lion pelt on it with horns coming off of it. That is a scary look, man. I mean, you might as well. It's Mantar at that point.
Mantar.
Okay, so your reward money, the other 100 gold that we owe you, I have that. There was also a little bonus thrown in there as a finder's fee for myself. So I will keep a small sliver of that bonus fee. So the extra 50 gold they were going to give us, I'm going to keep 30 of that. That makes a total of 120 gold that you get to keep.
It works for me.
So that's a total of
You put us on the
220
job,
gold.
so-
And you can split that 4 ways now. So that is it 55 gold?
55 each, yeah.
There you go. The registration fee for the King's Road is 150 gold. So it's up to you how you want to pay for that. But whenever you're ready to register for the King's Road, you just need to head over to... Oh, goodness, I forgot what it was called.
Was it the guy?
No, there's a building called the Arena Mayor. It's like a sprawling estate. It's a gigantic plantation inside Lucha Lucha Town. It is the official government building for the capital inside the city. So that's where you go to register, and they will tell you the next steps about how to obtain your first badge. I recommend that you get some rest before you're going to do that. And one more thing. You're going to want to make a stop before you register for the King's Road. There is a mask maker in town that has asked for Zinthral by name. Pay her a visit. Yes. Pay her a visit. She has something that you're going to want.
And you said by name?
You're just an overnight sensation around here, man.
She asked for you by name. The name of the mask maker, it's a shop called the Mithril Mask.
Okay. I bolt over because I'm excited.
I grab him by the collar and I say, "We were told to rest, buddy."
I already rested.
As did I.
Let's go.
Let's go to the mask store.
Following.
Okay. Great. So you have no idea where you're going, but you're able to deduce exactly where this mask maker is in Lucha Lucha Town. It's on like a side street, and it's not decorated very well. It's very unassuming. Nestled in a charming side street of Lucha Lucha Town is a small but enchanting building known as the Mithril Mask. The unassuming abode is the residence and workshop of a legendary mask maker named Lady Potentia and her team of skilled seamstresses. The exterior of the mask is painted in muted tones that contradict the colors of the town's vibrant culture. There's a wooden sign adorned above the door, adorned with a simple mask design, and it swings gently from a post. Plain curtains hang from the windows, with a masked mannequin in the window itself. So you enter the business, and you're greeted at with a simple desk and some waiting benches. There is a pretty cute young girl behind the desk. She looks... she's built... She has an athletic build. That's how I should put it. She greets you, and the workshop itself is a kaleidoscope of colors with all types of shelves and fabrics, all sorts of different things. Okay. When you walk in, the girl behind the desk, she says, "Hello, Zinthral. You're right on time. The rest of you, make yourself at home. Zinthral, come with me."
I gleefully head over, knowing I'm about to get a really cool mask.
And for your sponsors, please wait here. I'll be back with cookies.
I think they like chocolate chip.
Make mine coconut.
See, he's a man of culture. Give him coconut.
Coconut cookies? No coconut.
Fine.
Wow, this is an assortment.
Yes. So the party takes a seat and waits in the lobby for cookies, and just listens to the sound of a clock ticking. So the girl brings Zinthral back and says, "Lady Potentia will see you now, Zinthral." And you enter through some curtains into the mask room. As you walk in, you see a woman who's dressed in a fine red robe. She's wearing a mask herself. You can tell she's an older woman because the skin on her hands are tight and her fingers are bony. Her skin is spotted. She's a tiny woman of culture and of importance. And she says, She says to you, Zinthral, she says, not quite what you were expecting, right?
No, I didn't expect, I expected like this some sort of like really big buff dude to be crafting these masks, not in Abuelita. Sorry, I'm speaking Elvish.
Well, she says, I made cookies for you. Hopefully you enjoy them.
Ooh, I'll take one.
Your father loved those kind of cookies. You know, you really do look like him.
I instantly get this pit in my stomach, and I just brush off what she said. Anyway, about the mask.
Do you know why I sent for you? Why I spoke to Harmond?
Not really.
Hey, you must think that you're the one, that you're the world champion, that you're the great lion slayer.
Well, I mean, it's cool that I did that on all, but like, I just kind of don't want to be in anyone's shadow. Anyone. I'd almost let my tongue slip, trying not to talk about my father.
So she paces around and she points at runes that are carved above the mask. And she says, do you know what that says? Of course not. It says, know thyself. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You're not the one. You have a gift, but you'll never be world champion. How does that feel to hear that?
Well, I'm not disappointed. I'm not really aiming to be this the most amazing fighter out there, but I'm definitely trying to make a name for myself. If I fail at this, I fail at this. But if I don't, I don't.
Harmon believes that you're the one. Poor Harmon. The man has more hope and optimism than he has brains. It's going to be hard for you when he's gone.
Yeah, don't I know it? Probably going to have to go help my uncle and all.
I'm sorry. I really am. You have a good soul, and I hate giving you bad news, giving any good person bad news, but your father made the choice for you. I have a gift. I have a gift for you.
Listen, no more talk about him. I'm not really fond of that man.
So she does reach into one of the cases. She grabs an ornately carved box with gold trim, and she hands it to you. It's about the size of a little bigger than a basketball, and it has a modest latch on the front.
I open it.
She says, this mask belonged to your father. He asked me to save it for you, and when you're ready, you should try it on. Maybe not here or now, maybe not today or tomorrow, but along the way, it'll help you. That's the legacy that he wanted to leave you before he was taken away.
Taken away? No, he left. He left me. He left nothing for me. He left my mom. She died.
I assure you, he was taken away. And that's not easy for me to say, but I can't tell you who it was that took him away or what exactly the reason was, but the answers that you're seeking are going to be found on the King's Road. Just make sure that you keep your sponsors close to you, because without them, you're never going to find your true purpose. Now, I do have one more thing for you, but I want you to share it with your sponsors. Share it with your friends. Promise me that you will.
Okay, I promise.
So she does reach into one more cabinet, and she pulls out an ornately decorated bag. So it is made from the same materials as the rest of the mask, but it's shaped differently. And she says, this is This is a bag that holds more than you can imagine. Think of an item and reach in there and then pull it out.
Okay.
It's
I put my spear in it, and then I do that.
right. So if you put an item in it, you can think of that item and you can pull it out. And she says, "Now I've left for you a few dozen cookies to share with your sponsors. Please make sure they get those. They go bad after a while."
Well, I'll make sure to do. Well, but before I go, my dad. You mean he didn't want to leave me?
I assure you, the stories that you've heard of him being anything less than a good man are not true. Your father was a good man. He was a hero. And the more that you learn about him, the more that you'll come to believe that.
I just give her a nod, and I tell her thank you, and I head back to the group.
All right, so you're back in the waiting room, and at this point, well, while he's in there, the rest of you have gotten to know the girl behind the receptionist desk. Her name is Rocky Rose, and she's a cute young thing. She's a descendant of the mask maker, Lady Potentia, but she doesn't want to stay there. She wants to be a challenger, just like the rest of you. Everybody roll. Roll a persuasion check. Bronson and Gator.
14 total. Okay.
I had a 9.
Oh, sorry about that. All right, so Gator had a 12, you said?
14 total.
14. All right, so Rocky Rose takes a liking to Gator. She wants she wants her some Gator.
Naturally.
So she tells you that not only did they make cookies, but she made some special brownies that you're going to absolutely enjoy.
Stop.
Got herbs in them.
And she says, you can come back anytime.
Don't mind if I do.
That was creepy.
Listen, I'm going for a thing here. I didn't say I was Valentino.
Take a bite out of the brownie.
I take a bite out of the brownie. Peer pressure.
All right, so
matter of fact, eat the whole thing.
So at this point, we rejoin the two groups. So there's Gator sitting sheepishly in a chair, consuming a brownie while everybody watches him and peer pressures him into it. There's Bronson just kind of hanging out, playing with his new cloak, his new lion head.
Yeah, looking in the mirrors.
just posing in the mirror with the new cloak. Alex is there, and she's playing with the lion cub. And Zinthral comes out holding a box and has a bag slung over his shoulder.
Hey guys, you want to see the bag? You want to see what it does?
Sure.
Not really. I'm eating a brownie.
I take the brownie and I throw it in the bag.
You're gonna have to. No, I don't just let him do it.
Does he have any time to react?
I shove it into my mouth.
Yes, he does. He's got plenty of time to shove the whole thing in his mouth.
What about the other brownies?
If you don't think I can do please do not doubt my abilities.
Just use the cookies, man.
All right. There's. I'm pretty sure there's cookies in the bag. So anyway, reach in the bag and think of cookies.
There you go.
I mean,
so
this,
you pull
this
out
is
cookies.
how bags work, right?
You
you reach into the bag and hope for cookies, and then you pull out cookies, right?
That needs to be how it works.
Do the spear trick.
Oh, okay. I just absolutely throw my spear in, and then like I let him look inside. Nothing, right? And I pull it out.
All right, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, so it's
yeah. Who
uh,
wants to
so
hold it?
Lady Potentia comes out and she says, "Now skedaddle along before the rain goes and ruins your day."
I knew
Am I
my
able
knee
to
was
walk?
hurting.
Say that again.
Oh, am I able to walk?
Yeah, so far, yes.
Well, just as a fallback, I'll have Bronson carry me.
I'm not gonna carry you. You can roll up to me and be like, "Carry me, Bronson," and I'll just like hold my arms out, and then as soon as you like jump into my arms, I just put them right down by my side. You just hit the ground.
Just pick me up under the armpits and just dangle me for a minute.
Yeah, piggyback up off the ground. I'm not carrying you.
All right. Well, now that I'm standing, I might as well start marching towards my inevitable next place that I'm crashing out.
So you leave the Mithril Mask. Gator, Rocky Rose, blows you a kiss, and she's very cute, by the way. She's very comely,
That's an old stat. They don't even use that anymore.
That's right.
Resurrected. I like it.
Then you
Gator.
go.
I think she likes you.
Of course she likes the bad guy. Everybody loves the gator.
But does she love the big gator or the little gator?
It's like a toupee. If I keep it up long enough, she'll only know once I'm dead, and then the mortician will be like, "Here's your husband," and that's for her to deal with. After that, I'll be dead.
All right,
So
go ahead.
for that, are we to like? So do you basically like wake up and then like poof, I'm Muscle Man, and then like you've got until it runs out every day?
So I have an hour, and as a fallback, I have a disguise kit that keeps appearances up.
Okay.
But when I know I'm gonna be like either confronting people or otherwise face to face, I cast a spell and I have an hour of magic that unless you reach out and touch me, and then it has to be like, because of the disguise kit, we were trying to work something out where it was like, because if you can break the illusion for yourself by touching me and realizing I'm not so bulky. But like I said, that we're trying to, the disguise kit kind of fills me out a little bit, and the magic does the rest.
Okay. I was just wondering how that was working.
So I got a pillow under my shirt and a pillow in my butt. Not in my butt, but in the back of my pants for a big butt. And then the magic does the rest.
I mean, that's how it works for me.
It's crafty.
Sure. Notice I didn't say I stuffed the front. Oh!
That's all Gator.
That's all okay. That's why they call me the Gator anyway.
So now
To the city.
we cut into a montage now of the four of you dressed in black lion cloaks. One of you starting to feel the effects of a questionable brownie. One of you still
Right, as we go to the State Department.
Right.
Fantastic.
heading to the only government building in all of Lucha Lucha Town. And, you're trying to wrangle each other together. Zinthral's mind has just been blown by this revelation of his father. Gator is thinking about a restraining order. Bronson is he's feeling like handsome Squidward right now with this gigantic lion crest on top of his head,
Very accomplished.
drawing lots of attention. People don't understand why Zinthral was called the Lion Slayer, but you're the one that's got the actual fleece.
Can't have everything.
Marketing
on
is
now.
very complicated.
It fits.
And then you pull up
It's
to
a big man.
the steps in front of the Arena Mayor. And there seems to be a gathering there. And in front of it is one of the gangs that you saw inside the cantina. This is the Black and White Gang. They are all dressed in motifs that are, either just two-tone, right? Black or white.
Is this one of the dudes that I fought?
No.
Okay.
No, this
He
was
was red?
Whew.
This is
Thank
one,
God.
one of the groups
God.
that were there, but they were not in the fight. There are a lot of them, right? There's maybe 20 or 30 of them congregated in front of the doorway. And
Move, please. Fancy cats coming through.
Is it the hi-hats from the Warriors? Like with the white face paint and like the red shirts, suspenders, and top hats?
well, we're getting there.
Okay, sorry.
So at that moment, the one guy in the middle who seems to have the most attention on him, something catches his eye and he turns and he looks at the four of you. He's got this oily, curly hair. He's wearing a black and white vest with these black trunks, no shirt under the vest, thick chest hair. He's got a toothpick in his mouth, and he just looks down at the four of you, and he goes, "Hey, yo."
Yeah.
And that's
No,
where
there's not room for two bad guys, Chico.
and that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Fantastic.
That makes me so
Hey,
happy.
yo. Did you guys come here to see the Fancy Cat Gang? Or did you come to see the NWO?
He's got to do like the wiggly fingers. Just like, ooh.
Man, I was just watching a Scott Hall match today, like where Dusty turned to the NWO. Yeah, that's wild.
So that's going to be it for tonight on Kings Road Young Lions. I want to thank everybody for watching the show. If you made it this far, then you're a real one. We appreciate you. Let us know what you think of the show. Leave a comment or shoot us a message. Give us a like and a subscribe and all that stuff. So from the DM, Saucey, the Sauce Boss, and from the Young Lions, thanks for coming out, guys.
Oh!
Yeah. Nothing, eh?
All right, we'll see everybody again down on the Kings Road.
Night, everybody.
Leaders.
Good night.
Hey, congratulations. If you're still listening, that means you made it to the end of the episode. Thanks for coming by and listening to this edition of Kings Road Young Lions. If you like what you've heard, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see on the next episode. For more great content from This Is Awesome Promotions, check out the YouTube channel, check out the Twitch channel, check us out on Twitter at TIA Promotions. Thanks again for coming around, and we'll see you next time down on the Kings Road.